We've had lots of angry episodes from our child. Some of the behaviours kind of became apparent as soon as lockdown came down. Fear-based angry behaviours which come out as violence, destruction, ripping things up, destroying toys, and he has been violent towards me. He's scared. He's told us that he's scared that Mummy and Daddy are going to die of coronavirus, and he's also scared that he's going to get it as well.
Here, son.
Okay, what should I make out of this then?
Rachel and her husband are feeling the strain of life in lockdown with their 5-year-old son. He's got emotional needs and would normally get extra support at home and at school.
He's a lovely little boy. We love him beyond measure, but we don't always know how to help him. And that's the issue with a lot of looked after children. So he's probably been through a lot more trauma than many adults will ever in their life. So trying to cope with that emotion when you're in lockdown is really, really hard.
Ben is bringing up 5 children, all with disabilities or special needs, and he's on his own. His baby son Teddy died just before Christmas, but he adopted again 2 weeks ago.
We're coping, as strange as it may seem. A single dad with, caring for 5 children with additional and complex needs, that seems a handful, but I'm actually really enjoying family time. I can't say I'm the best teacher in the world, but we're getting on.
Ben decided to shield his family 7 weeks ago, which has meant turning down practical support.
For me, my children's health and well-being is paramount, and I'm worried as a parent, am I doing these things right? Are there tailored physiotherapy for each of the children? Am I doing these things right? And although a lot of the support that I'm receiving virtually, because everyone has just had to adapt virtually, it isn't the same as hands-on care.
For some families, this is a really positive time. They're able to bond without the usual stresses of everyday life. But we've heard about parents who are struggling so much that their adoption could be at risk of breaking down altogether. And for so many families, the longer this goes on, the more the pressure builds.
The thought of a further lockdown is filling me with dread, really, if I'm totally honest, because the thought of another few weeks of what we've already experienced, and again not having those services in place is really tough.
Caring for the children is no problem, I can do that with my eyes shut. But for me, it's the getting out. I will never, ever take socialising for granted, ever again, that is for sure. I've not seen past this garden for 7 weeks, and it's just strange and surreal and worrying. And I do go to bed on a night and I am scared and I am worried for my children's health and well-being, but we've just got to work through it, and hopefully, things will resume to normality sooner rather than later.